Well, I'm delighted to be here in Beijing with Dr. Ma Xun, Chairman of the China Green Finance Committee. And thank you, Dr. Ma, for agreeing to participate in our Business of Trust program. I really appreciate it. Can I ask the first question in relation to our 5 guiding principles of trust and trustworthiness? Which of those resonates most strongly with you, and for what particular reason?
Thank you, Lord Mayor. I pick one, then it's going to be the interest of others. I think most of the time when people dealing with other people in a unprofessional way, it's because this guy is not thinking about consequences for others. And the consequences can be in many different fashion. Could be simultaneous. For example, I'm doing something hurting your interest. The consequence could be also over time. So I'm doing something not hurting anyone today, will be hurting someone later. For example, next generation. In the green space, which I'm working on, most of the dirty production are destroying the environment for the next generation. In this sense, I'm thinking, when you think about others are not necessarily your neighbors. Others are your children's, your grandchildren's, your friends' grandchildren's. So there are so many things which look very disruptive, largely because the policymakers or the action takers do not think enough about consequence for others.
Excellent. And in many respects, I'm not surprised, given all your significant influence in your chairmanship of the Green Finance Committee and your extraordinary and influential leadership of this agenda, not least joining with our own UK Green Finance Initiative, for which we are very grateful. Thank you for that. And if I to promote the 3 observations and ideas coming out beneath that in relation to what our young leaders of tomorrow are recommending, is there one there that resonates particularly with you?
I think these options are good, but this is more talking about a company dealing with clients. But in reality, when I talk about interests of others, it refers to so many different parties. It could be your family members, your kids, your grandchildren, could be your customers, could be your shareholders, could be the consumer of your products, or could be next generation. And I think we probably need to broaden these scopes by saying something like analyzing the implication of your actions on other stakeholders instead of just on clients or customers. And the analysis needs to be advanced with new technology because a lot of analysis are very difficult to do. They cannot be visualized. They need to be quantified with models and data and so on. Just give you one more example from green finance, which is called environmental risk analysis. And we're now pushing this to the Chinese and UK financial institutions, asking them to analyze what if something in the environmental space happened. What's the consequence for the environment and for yourself? And the analysis shows that if you invest in polluting areas, it's not only damaging the world, but also will damage yourself because you will lose money eventually. This kind of analysis is needed.
I love that, and actually using technology to support this broader agenda, I think is absolutely critical. And if there was one piece of advice that you would offer in building trust, what would it be?
I think the education of this principle, thinking about others, or in the Chinese words, is if you don't want to do something to if you don't want to do this to yourself, don't do it to others. Yeah. This principle needs to be sort of installed to the minds of the children from very early stage. When people get to 25 years old, it's very hard to change.
Dr. Ma, I think that's a very, very inspirational point. Catch them when they're young too, but I would fully support that. My final question is a simple one. It's a binary yes or no, but it's about whether or not this program and the civic principles that we've been discussing can help improve trustworthiness.
Definitely. Even though I just got into this, but I see lots of value of this analysis and really looking forward to concrete results, and I'm going to help disseminate.
Thank you. Dr. Ma, it's been a delight being with you here in Beijing. Thank you very much for
Thank you
participating
very
in
much
our
for
Business
me.
Trust. Thank you.
Thank you.